Hello and welcome back to another daily. And this is actually my own game, so it's a bit different to what you might be used to. So it's going to be interesting. And this is a team game we did against a team of basically 2,300 elo, roughly. You know, that's probably the average players who are trying to make a team together. It's a common thing that happens quite a lot, and whether they stick together or not
Welcome to Summoner's
I don't know, I guess
Rift.
it just depends on the individual players themselves. And level 1, yeah, we see them, they see us. We're not really... When everyone goes mid like that at level 1, nothing really happens or comes from it, but we actually managed to burst Flash there, because he obviously thought we were all waiting on this edge here, and wanted to come up and do a stun or something, but yeah, Plasma too strong, pretty much.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
But they have... Let me speed it up a little bit. Although we are doing a bit of an evade here. But they have Soraka Tristana bottom, which isn't exactly the greatest lane. And here I should have been moving a lot earlier then. It would have been first blood for us if I did. See, I was just sort of derped in the bush. I think we were probably discussing something, but that was bad. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward it a little bit because nothing's going to happen for a while. Just helping him out with blue because we might as well. But I'm actually not going to miss any creeps here. And I don't think anything actually happens in this lane until a bit later on. And Tristana hits first blood there because I think she must have done golems or something. I mean, she hits level 2 there before me. And the thing with this Tristana lane is that Tristana's meant to be aggressive. I don't like Tristana as AD carry anyway. Some of you who have listened to a lot of my stuff know that anyway. I don't really rate Tristana very highly. But anyway, I'll just keep my eye on how it's going for me. The same CS, which you would expect at the stage in the game. And wait. So I think Janna's shield comes up and I coordinate with my support, and that's why I E in and Q like that. And the reason I E in there is because it guarantees my Q to hit both parts of the Q, and it hits them directly in the face. And right now they're sort of scared. The reason I'm playing so aggressive like this is because I know Soraka is just going to beat us eventually with her heals. So I'm trying to force them to not be able to... I want to deal as much damage to them as I can in a short window, basically. Because that's the way trading with Janna works. You need to do short little bursts and deal as much damage as you can while your shield is off. And he obviously auto-attacked me there when I was going for a last hit, but what can you do? They're the same, but Janna had a shield on me, so it wasn't as bad. But yeah, I knew she was going to try and jump on me then, and if her jump had landed, then possibly I might have died. But I sort of took a string of harassments because I needed to get the CS. I couldn't really do anything about that, and I think we're actually going to... Okay, Soraka wastes exhaust there. That's great. We still actually have exhaust, and Tristana foolishly jumps in. Storg exhausts. I ignite. I think I'm going to flash in a second here. Yep. I've got my shield on me. I do tons of damage. And the problem with this was... So I get first blood there. That's great for me. But the problem with Tristana was is she missed her jump. Let me go back and check that again really quick. Is it here? Okay, no, it's here. Let me go back a second more. Okay, so she missed her jump on me there. And my Q actually long range hits her. Oh no, that's the previous jump. She jumps on me another time. Make sure I got this right. Okay, so Soraka exhausts me. It's going to be in a second. Okay. Yeah, so she misses her jump. She doesn't hit anyone with it. And obviously she doesn't have that jump to escape now, so she has just flash like me. And I just easily pick up the first blood. So that's great. That's going to put us in an advantage for the rest of this lane. And I just sort of, because I'm on solo health, I just sort of go back because Soraka could kill me, or Janna could kill me. Just anyone could, pretty much. And let me fast forward this still. I'll just keep the camera locked onto me. And right now, the items wise, I have a whole Doran's on Tristana, so that's great for me. Not great for her. Let me fast forward this up a little bit. Keep going through the laning phase. I'm just playing aggressive here because I know I can beat them in a fight. See, Tristana gets terribly low there, and obviously Soraka's going to heal her up, but what can you do? The Nocturne sort of, I think, is that me pinging it? I'm not sure if that was us pinging on him or if it was them. I don't think they know he's there. But it's kind of futile to sort of dive at level 4 anyway. There's no real, it never really goes, yeah, they knew he was there anyway. It never goes right when you dive so early, it's just no point. And certain champions are just better at diving as well than others. And Tristana and Soraka are actually pretty good at dealing with getting dived too. I'm just going to forward this up a little bit. I'm pretty sure we just come straight back to lane, which is true. Just speed all the way back. Let me have a look at the CS. So I'm 46 to 48, so she's slightly ahead of me somehow. That could just be because of a number of things. Either I fucked up in CS somehow, or no, we're roughly the same CS. Even though I probably should be a bit ahead, but yeah. And I just opt for the double Doran's Vampire Acceptor because obviously. I actually just don't build wriggles on any of my AD carries anymore, and I suggest you all do the same. There's just no point. It's just worthless item ever. I feel like, unless you're in a jungle anyway. So we're freezing the lane. Nocturne's just sort of, you know, no point in him waiting that long to try and get a kill. But yeah, we froze the lane for a good while there. Now I'm on 59 and Tristana's on 49. But of course she has all of this CS to take down. Graves is awesome. Holding away. Nivea and Shyvana are actually coming down to do something here, but it's really probably no point. Continue. Somehow someone else died on my team. Oh, it was Plasma top. So I think this is where Nocturne comes to gank. And this is the thing with Nocturne, you have to be a bit patient when you play him to get a gank off. But Soraka actually goes back then. And they actually have a ward in this second brush, so yeah, no ganks gonna be going there. And I'm just sort of, obviously Soraka isn't there, so I'm going to be playing aggressive. That's just like a basic thing that people do playing AD. Let me see. CS is just still roughly the same. There's no real differences between us yet. Continuing to push the lane. Just gonna fast forward in the laning phase. Actually, I don't think anything else really happens yet. So we're coming up for a dragon. That is, oh no, they're doing a dragon. My bad. So we just go back here because we don't want to get dived. We don't know where they are. We don't have any vision here, and we don't want to get dived. So we're just kind of having to miss out on CS. There's nothing we can really do about it. But Orianna died, but Plasma got top lane, so it's not as bad as you might think. However, I've just missed out on a bunch of CS there, and Tristana's now 10 ahead of me. But what can you do? There's nothing really I can do about that. Fast forwarding this, me farming creeps, not very interesting. Good use of that Janna shield there. And luckily for us, Shyvana hasn't bought an Oracles yet, because when the jungler buys Oracles and just goes bottom and clears it, it removes any sense of safety you usually feel that you have in bot lane. And CS wise, I'm still about 10 behind because it's hard to catch up unless I force Tristana to miss somehow. And Nocturne kind of wants to come in for a gank here. And Janna actually, wait, let me go back. I love that I can use this. Right, so Tristana's playing a bit safe. Soraka's like AFK. Soraka's like completely not actually fucking doing anything. But they don't know Nocturne's here. They have a ward at the end. Because the reason they've warded there is because they're afraid of Nocturne and they know that they're going to get ganked. But just Stork does a good Janna play here and knocks them away. Flashes and knocks them away. And we go after Soraka basically because... So Nocturne just dives straight onto that. She flashes. He misses his tornado actually because she flashed over it. And Tristana fucked up there and managed to ultimate Nocturne spell shield, so that isn't ideal. And Tristana's just doing... She knows that we're not going to be focusing her, because if we do, Soraka will get away. And we just pile all our damage onto Soraka and we just get an easy kill. That was the only reason we got that kill, was because of Stork doing that on Janna. If he didn't do that, there was no way it was going to happen. So that was good. And if we went onto Tristana, we 100% wouldn't have got a kill, because she would have just jumped away, knocked someone away, probably wouldn't have gotten knocked on spell shield, flashed away. Soraka would have healed her, ulted, and there would have just been no chance. So let's go back to lane. Super speed, push this lane down, and I think we do a ton of damage to this tower. Yeah. Shyvana's just sort of waiting around there, doing nothing. So I'm pushing the lane again because I can. So Graves with the BF sword, you can always push the lane, always. And we're sort of going up a little bit, but I realise there's literally no point in going up there. I just stayed a farm. Nope, in the end I do end up going up. And Soraka's actually right behind me, and I end up just shooting my ulti in a really bad way. But I think Shen should actually die here. There's no way he can escape. And that's just another kill for me and a red buff. Juicy, juicy red buff. So we gain the lead by 1 kill and 1,000 gold. Even though they've done a dragon. I'm just sort of... Yeah, I wanted to... they don't need me to do this dragon, so I'm just not going to bother missing out on farm for it. There's no reason, because Tristana's farming and I'm not. There's no reason for me to go to dragon when they don't need it. That's sort of something you need to make a good judgment by yourself. So just skip past all this farming. I probably could have played a little bit more aggressive here, although we have gotten the tower to like 20% or something, so that's good. I think the main reason they lost this lane was just because of their lane, the champions they chose for their lane. And we're trying again, you know, Janna's going to go and do something with her ulti here. This is the whole idea of it. Actually, we sort of just exhaust Soraka, clumsily Zergo down under the tower, and just burst through. Even through the Shen shield, we burst down. So that's great. Probably no way we can get that. So she flashed as well. They used Shen ultimate, Soraka flash, Tristana flash, and we got a kill still. So that was just perfect for us, really. So I'm just going to run back to lane super quickly. Just did a little bit of trading with Tristana. I now actually have Infinity Edge, so I'm super strong. And I have a feeling here. I have a sixth sense feeling, just out of nowhere, that Shyvana's in that bush. And I tell Steve to ward the end of it, and he does. And then I'm just like, I told you, Steve. I told you. I know they're there. And yeah, we sort of dodged that bullet there because Tristana could have easily jumped on one of us and knocked us towards him. But you see, in this game here, we have Janna against Shyvana, and there's literally nothing Shyvana can do to gank bottom if we have Janna. It's just so pointless for her to come. Just gonna skip past this boring farming bit. Sorg is just roaming a bit. I'm sort of able to take them on 2v1 and not really care too much, just simply because they're pretty much a passive lane. And I do a 400 crit there to, and another one there to Tristana. It's just deadly. You can see if that was a Taric stun, it could have been a kill. But I will prefer a Janna over a Taric later on in the game, any day. And we just take this tower here because we're just so sort of... Because I'm 2 kills ahead and I can just sort of do what I want. Have an Infinity Edge, and she only has a BF. So zoom past all this boring messing about. See, a lot of bot lane and top lane and stuff is just sort of running and farming creeps and stuff, whereas mid it's sort of easy to just shoot one ability into your creep wave and just blow it all up. So I'm sort of wandering around with... I've killed their tower, so I don't know what I should do now, so I'm sort of walking around in a circle, waiting for Tristana to push it again. Which is, I guess, there's nothing else to do, so... Now, we know Dragon's coming, and Shen is still top, so Plasma's going to start it. We just take that for free, but we lose the turret, so I guess that is fine. Go back to farming Leebot. Fast forward this as quick as I can. Nothing really happening too interesting. And Shyvana has been spotted here. She's got an Oracle now, but she probably should have got it earlier. It's 25 minutes. It's not the ideal time to buy an Oracle as a jungler, simply because this is the sort of stage where the support can get away with buying it. And Animia's just completely caught out of position there, and I can just sit there and shoot her for free, and get another free kill for me. Blue buff. Blue buff's always good at even just for reducing the cooldown on E and W on Graves, because those are the two most useful abilities in team fights are E and W. So yeah, because your auto attacks do more damage and your spells anyway, and E and W just help you auto attack more. So because Nivea's dead, we're doing Baron, and Sloopy kind of gets caught here, and we all split off it, but Nocturne keeps doing Baron. Probably isn't the best choice to make, but we all just sort of go off it. And I know Tristana, she's just going to do no damage really. Having only Infinity Edge at 26 minutes is not really enough items. And you may think I'm a bit out of position here, but I'm not really. I know I'm safe at all times. I can just sort of E away. Actually, I might die here. Nope. Tristana just sort of does a failed jump onto me, and I guess she gets Orianna, but the person she really wanted to kill was me. It's sort of me unintentionally trying to bait Tristana to jump on me then, and which would obviously result in her quick death. But yeah, it was unintentional. I wasn't trying to bait her or anything. So I pick up red, just fast forward past this. I've got Phantom Dancer now and a Chain Vest, just to get that GA later. I'm sort of afraid they're going to dive me here, because I don't know where the hell they are. And obviously, I saw Shen waiting in this... there was a ward there before it ran out, because I was fast forwarding, but there was a ward there, and Tristana was waiting here. They wanted me to come farm this wave, and they're actually still there, but the reason I'm coming up so close is because Nocturne's here. And they decide to bail the hell out of there, I guess, because they saw it's 3 people. I knew Shen was there before that happened, luckily, because there was a ward there. So Orianna picks up blue, we all have Baron, we just say fuck it, go for the mid. We need to take some towers, we have to use this Baron buff to our advantage. So I just sort of run up and start attacking a tower. It's always scary to go and attack towers like this when you're shorter range AD, like Graves. Like my team back off then when we could have just killed it, forced me to tank it, but that's fine. So we keep pushing. Sort of having a little troll exchanges here, don't really do anything. Obviously we have Baron, so we're just going to regen everything. I just push up this wave by myself, tell my team to not get caught, trust in their ability to not be getting caught like that. And we've taken two towers now for free with this Baron, and of course all the kills we got, and all the gold Baron gives, and buffs and stuff. So Shen wants to taunt me here, obviously. Let me just slow this down a bit more. Wait, let me go back a bit. Okay, I went back too far. Bear with me. So we're in mid. Let me just super zoom. Okay. So I wanted to go back, but then I decide to start hitting this tower. So I will slow down this. So Shen coming up here now. He wants to try and taunt me and just get an easy sort of stun on me. But he actually taunts 3 people there, which is great. But let me pause it. Hold on. But so what you need to know is when Shen, obviously, if you're an experienced Shen player, you'll know this. But not everyone knows this about Shen. That when you get taunted by Shen, he takes 50% reduced damage from you, so you don't want to get taunted by him, even if you're just going to be auto-attacking him anyway. So anyway, let's continue. I'm just auto-attacking Shen. He's the only person that I'm really able to hit. My ultimate kind of just hits Shyvana, that's it. I probably could have done a better job of ultimating there. And I'm just hitting whoever I can. The Tristana's completely out of position there, and she just sort of gets instant gimped by Orianna there. And that just from that means the Orianna didn't do her ultimate on loads of people, but she did it on one person, which is really important, their AD carry. So just from me not getting caught out by Shen and getting instant killed, that has just won us, and Tristana getting caught out and getting instant killed, that has just won us the fight pretty much, just from that. But I want to keep pushing. I don't know why my noob team wants to go back, but yeah, they do. I want to keep pushing, because we can just get this down tower, like, for free. So, yeah. I sort of just tank tower hits, Graves is mad, and But if you see how much, you can hear these annoying noises Orianna makes, and the cracking of her balls. She does a hell of a lot of damage to people when she does that. It's because he goes gold for 5 and sort of doesn't get... I think people don't really know how to take advantage as much of gold for 5, because people... hold on, Plasma's sort of diving here. Crazily. Gets exhausted as well. And he sort of preemptively goes in before you've killed the turret. It's always better to just kill the turret if you can. But he manages to escape out anyway, and I'm just auto-attacking when I can. Don't want to get dashed on, so I just jump out of position a bit. And that ulti, I can't believe it hit the fucking inhibitor then. I can't believe that. But pretty much just another really sick Orianna ulti. And when Orianna ultis like 4 people like that, it just lets me hit all my stuff on them as well. And I can just easily auto-attack, and C does, like, takes her down to like 30% with just a couple of spells. But yeah, that's the GG, and yeah, so I suppose it is a little bit different doing my game to other people's. Obviously, this was one that we won in. You know, it could have been a close game. I mean, it was a fairly close game, even though it doesn't look like it. We're 10k ahead. But being 10k ahead when you win means it was fairly close beforehand. Yeah, so they've beaten us before, so it's not like... I just wanted to pick a game where I won in as well, to show you guys what I did correctly and what the enemy did incorrectly. I'll also do another one of these where I fail and tell you guys why I failed as well. And I'm considering doing it on some of these on some higher elo games as well. Let me know what you think about that as well, because it seems maybe there's more to learn if you know what the higher elo players are doing right, rather than what the lower elo players are doing wrong, maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, thanks for watching, guys.